In this video, we're going to look at how we can import the Python script with my Sisu Lab program into Unreal Engine so that I can use it for my post-production processes. When loading my project, my Python script into Unreal Engine, I need to make sure that I have a couple of plugins enabled in Unreal Engine first. And so to get to those plugins, I'll go to Edit, Plugins, and then I will scroll down to Scripting. And then I need to make sure that I have Editor Scripting Utilities enabled, Python Editor Script plugin enabled, and Sequencer Scripting enabled. If you check any of these, you may need to save and restart your Unreal Engine project and reopen it so that these settings apply. After you've restarted Unreal Engine, after applying those plugins, you can now actually load in your Python script. Here at Sisu, we are not experts in virtual production or at Unreal Engine. However, I'm going to show you the basics of grabbing that Python file and loading that into your project. The first thing I'm going to note is in the bottom left there, we can see that Z-axis is up. This matches Sisu Lab, where Z-axis is up as well, so I don't need to do anything with my axes preferences in Unreal Engine. Next, what I can do is I can go into File and then Execute Python Script. If you don't see this option, make sure that you have your plugin enabled for scripting. Once I select Execute Python Script, I can select the Python file .py that I exported onto my USB drive earlier today. I'll then hit Open, and it's going to take a little bit of time to process and load in this program. The longer your program was in Sisu Lab, the longer it's going to take for this file to actually load in. Once it loads in, you will see a Sisu camera be auto-populated in your Unreal Engine world. And by default, it is given that Sisu camera name, and it is a Cine camera actor in Unreal Engine. After that loads in, I can then go into my level sequences. And under my level sequences, I should now see a test sequence that has the same name as the program that I exported and imported here into Unreal Engine. I'll go ahead and double click that so we can see this run. So this sequence applies to my Sisu camera. And you can see in the bottom right here, I can see the output of my Sisu camera. And I'm going to go ahead and just play through this sequence so that you can see it running through the movement that we just saw on our camera. We had a nice push in, and then we turn and come back. And there's the basics. One other thing you can do, if it's easier for you to move the camera around and offset it for your scene, you can attach a null object to your Sisu camera to move around that origin for your robot and synchronize with maybe other things in your virtual set.